We finally have the patch notes for the next big patch we are getting for the global server in Trickcal. So let's talk a little bit about what's going on, what characters we're getting, a free skin we're also getting for Alice, I believe it is, and a bunch of different freebies. All that said, before we start, hello degenerates, welcome back to LOT of Waifus. I'm Sefhi, your favorite gambling addict, and today's topic, what are we getting on the next patch of Trickcal Chibi Go? First of all, on the Korean server, we are getting a new girl. She looks really good. And the best thing, first of all, barefoot. The first thing, she's green, okay? And I like green girls. I'm a simp for them. So I will be pulling for her. I hope she's a support offensive rather than a healer, because I just started building Naya as my healer. So I might hold off on building Naya and just work on finishing rank, because I don't have her rank 12 gear, so just finish working on that instead probably. But let's see, if she's a healer, I will be using her instead of Naya, even though my Naya is 5-star and treasure and everything, so we'll see what's going on with that. That said, whenever she drops on the Korean server, I'll make a video showing her and explaining her skills a little bit in case you guys are curious about that. That said, outside of the Korean side, we're also getting a nice login calendar to celebrate 100 days of launch on the global side. Korean companies and Chinese companies tend to do this a lot, where it's like, oh guys, 50 days, let's celebrate. 100 days, more freebies for you. Zero complaints on this. Okay, it's free stuff. What are we gonna complain on free stuff, right? Nothing to complain. A lot of coupons we are getting. Speaking on coupons, remember we have a special content creator code you guys can use for some extra stamina. I will put it in the description down below or in a pinned comment, and you guys can use that. That said, for the global side, let's move past the free stuff and past the new girl in Korea and actually talk about the patch notes for global. We're getting Leets, Rudd, and a bunch of different things. So the first event, obviously, Leets limited time rate up banner. I already explained her kit the other day or yesterday. Feel free to go and check my previous video if you want. A TLDR, this is a frontline DPS that gets stronger the more she gets hit, and the more other characters in the frontline also get hit, and she applies damage reduction as well. She's not that good in Korea. She's pretty underwhelming in the Korean side. She is not that used. Even more so nowadays, considering the units they have on the Korean side, she's not used. For global, this might be different. First of all, because we have way less characters. Second, because her passive might be worth it. People were saying her passive might actually be the second skill here on her aside. If that's true, it's a decent passive that could actually make her a lot more usable on the current state for global, because global doesn't have like that many characters we can actually be like, oh yeah, the Matt team is really good right now. Now, Matt team, it's nice, but they are lacking a proper DPS. Shady is the best DPS they have right now, which I'm gonna be moving up at some point. The others are not that great. Seist and Mayo can do good damage. If it's Dimensional Clash, Belita and Alice can perform well, but for the most part, it's not main damage dealers or hyper carries. So right now, it's just Shady, Diana, and Chloe that are like really good characters for this team because utility and how good they are, right? So hopefully Leeds with her passive can be in there. We'll see. We're also getting a card for her. They do not say what the card does, which is right here, but the card should already be on the Korean side. The problem is that cards are completely different. It doesn't matter what it does here. For some reference, they have a lot more items. They have way different as well descriptions, and also not only descriptions, the passive stats they give. For example, Dragon Light Sword gives attack speed and crit rather than 80% attack, right? So Dragon Light Sword is not as good on the Korean side. That happens for a lot of these items. Eldin Lamp, for us, it gives HP and HP recovery. Here is just physical and magical defense, and so on and so forth. Literally every item I think is different, or 90% of the items on the passive stats are different from global. The descriptions and the passives tend to be the same, more or less, but everything else is different. Even the SP recovery items and everything else. So that said, the Belita card, I don't have it. It's right here. This is a card that basically will give damage reduction to everyone on the same row as whoever is holding that card. And then if you put this on Belita herself, what it does is that anytime someone is getting hit on the front line, doesn't matter if it's her, if it's Chloe, if it's Shady, in the case you're running those three, they will get more damage reduction, and Litz will get stronger. She will increase her own damage as well. So it's just a pure damage reduction card. Now, this is good. This is good for the red team, because they play around with damage reduction a lot. That's why Chloe is such a great tank. So we'll see if that plays well with her. It could be something pretty good to be pairing together on the current Madness meta, but we don't know. And then in here it gives attack and physical damage, because physical and magical damage is separated on the server instead of being together like for us. So that's the card on the Korean side, but again, don't take it as that's what we're getting, because all cards are different, literally. They have a few cards that are really fucking good as well that I would like to get. Like, for example, this one. I could make a separate video going over, like, really OP cards on the Korean side. That's it. That's basically the first event, Leets and her card. The second event is going to be Rudd Limited Time Write-Up Banner. Once again, I wouldn't say it's a must pull. If you are building a Vivacious team, go get a copy. But Christmas should be, and this is a big if, big should, okay? Celine. Should. Omega big should, because that was the first Christmas event the Korean side got. It's a Christmas themed event. It would make sense she's the one we're getting next, but that's just speculation. It's on the files already as well. But again, speculation, so don't take it for granted. If that's the case, if I have to pick a tank, I'm gonna be picking Celine, just because she is a lot more waifu to me than Rudd. But Rudd is also pretty cute, so up to you, okay? If you wanna get a copy of Rudd, get a copy. If you prefer to wait whenever they drop Celine, you can do that as well. Tanks for the Vivacious team, does not matter which one you're using, because as I've said multiple times, the moment they release Bella, every other tank in the game is useless. That's how good this girl is. So pick whatever you like. If you like Celine, pick her. If you like Rudd, get a copy on her banner when it's dropping on December 25. Then we're also getting a third event, which is just the actual event, Infernal Steel Training, where you'll be able to have a shop, the Dreamland, the minigame, everything else in there we always get. Nothing new, nothing to comment. We're also going to be getting an extra event, a gift for masters, and this is where we're getting the free skin. We're getting a free skin, which is right here. Get lost in the forest and you might run into the Red Hood Phantom. Participate in the event and complete daily missions to earn plenty of rewards, including Ali's new apostle skin, Little Forest Phantom, apostle recruitment tickets, caricature ticket, crystal leaves, and more. If you haven't seen her skin yet, it's literally a Red Hood skin. But I'm pretty sure, wait, actually, is it not here? Yes, it's this one. So you will basically be able to obtain this skin for free, or that's how it seems to be worded in here, that is going to be free, which is a pretty nice skin. I didn't buy one for Alice yet, so I will be taking this absolutely. After this free stuff, we're also getting an extra minigame, the Underground Training Grounds. We'll see how that works, no idea. And we're also getting a couple extra skins, one for Litz, one for Diana. Litz only have one skin in the Korean side, which is, I already showed it yesterday, this one. Pretty cute skin, if you ask me, right? I like it a lot. So that's an easy pick. And then Diana is getting an extra skin. Now for Diana, and I am right now absolutely lost as to where she might be. Diana, where are you? Oh, there she is. So she's getting a new skin and it's related to the mountain. Might be the onsen skin, but this was a pack for multiple skins. It might be just the Christmas skin, probably. Winter mountain climbing gear. On a snowy winter day, Diana walked into the streets of Monatium wearing the hiking gear she had received. So, I'm gonna be 100% honest. None of this seems to be climbing gear, if you are asking me. This is a picnic set of skins. It was 5 skins. This was an onsen set. It was 5 skins too. This is a Christmas skin. Unless she's climbing with the Christmas gear, I'll take it. Maybe this is... we'll see. Whatever she gets, maybe it's a new skin. Easy pickup. Diana is a nice wife. After the 3 skins and the 2 guided skins we are getting, we're also getting some new stock interiors with the pet and whatnot. Honestly, pretty nice patch. I'm happy with it because it's free skins, a lot of free stuff we will get in thanks to the 100-day celebration or whatever they want to call it, and also nice banners. A bit, can we get Rone in-game though? That would be nice to get her already. I'm just saying, okay? Just saying, we want to get her. That's it. That's everything for this video. Just patch notes and going over a little bit over everything that we're getting. As usual, we are live every single day. Beautiful people. Links in the description down below. Good luck with your pool dinner rates, and I'll see you in the next one.